and Magyars on Arabia. And what does that mean? Oof. We're building our houses too far out. Classic mistake. Classic. Your villagers spawn here, so why are we building the house out here? Just build the house here. That's where they spawn. Because if we build our house like 2 tiles away, we end up claiming our own gold. Disaster. So how do we approach this matchup? Aztecs, they have not really the same kind of mobility. No cav archers, no knights or anything. Eagles. I mean, Magyars have really strong knights to kill eagles, but you go like eagle pike could be something against knights. Against cav archers, you probably want to be on crossbowmen. So as Aztecs, especially with the production bonus that they have that allows them to produce military units faster, you can go archers and eagles. You have one barracks and then you have one stable, and you go archers and eagles in the feudal age, and that could be very good because archers and eagles will beat scout skirm. It's gonna be all right against archer and scouts because you just lean more into the archers in that situation. You just go full archers basically, and you're gonna have more archers than the opponent because your archers train faster, so that's always good. Everything costs gold, but you got lots of gold at the start of the game, so no problem. And then basically, if you force your opponent into a gajillion skirms because you have the archer pressure, but then you also just have like 4 eagles, 5 eagles on the way to Castle Age, then you can just transition into full eagles from there. You don't even have to play crossbowmen. If he's on like 15 skirms in the feudal age, you just do eagles. If he's on a bunch of archers, you just do your own crossbowmen, and then hopefully you can do something with archers. I mean, eagles can fight crossbowmen as well, depending on the micro. If there's not really any micro and you have enough eagles, you can just send them in against crossbowmen. That could be pretty good. But archers are definitely going to be sort of the standard better play for Aztecs. Archers work really well in high mass. The more ranged units you have generally, the better they're going to perform. So having a production speed bonus on archers means you're just going to have a lot of them, which plays towards the strengths of archers anyways. Okay, this house is in the wrong place, but it was more of a panic house because you... Well, actually, no, you still have lots of time to make this house. This house should have been here. Or like here, working towards a wall to the TC. I mean, you could wall to here and then in front. That might even be better. Like, looking at your gold position, right? This is connected. If you just make a wall like this, and then connect these, and then connect this, and then connect the back. It's a lot of walling, though. Aztecs doesn't really like to wall too much, because they are more aggressive civ. But that's how you could set up your walls. This house position doesn't do anything for you. It just gets in the way, basically. So yeah, just try and make your houses as part of your wall, always, when possible. Let's take a look at the scouting. Poker Rangers idle TC is always very nice, though. Like 0 idle TC. The Dark Age is always really good. That's Poker Ranger's strengths. One of his strengths. Okay. Nice. Spooky getting the Vil down to the last hit, but it's all good. No problem. Wait. The Javelinas. I didn't realize that, but in Capture Age, when they still have food on them, it shows the picture. And once they run out of food, then it shows a little skull on them. That's interesting. It's kind of funny. Basically, when a unit dies, it'll show a skull. But it shows that not when the boar dies, but when it runs out of food. That's when it's truly dead. Okay, barracks. Yeah, I mean, again, the position's kind of awkward. Like, let's work towards a wall here, right? Why do we gotta put it here? CA with Hussar's a big problem. Well, I mean, it's not gonna be both at the same time, though. It's gonna be one or the other. So, but archers is definitely a good play in this matchup, that's for sure. If you go eagles, you can just die to knights really easily from Magyars. Even light cav from Magyars will fight the eagles. So crossbowman is definitely scarier for the Magyars. Or you could do like what I was doing. I played against the Magyars today already. I just went full longsword. with the infantry, and it was epic. That's the epic play. It can work if he goes melee units. Like, knights will die to longswords and pikemen, basically. It's pretty good. All right, we're going to go for a men-at-arms rush. Sounds good. And, yeah, this guy needs to be on gold, though. Unless you just go 3, that's fine. I guess you can go men-at-arms and skirms if the opponent goes archers, but it's Magyars, so I don't know. 3 men-at-arms these days feels kind of like not enough, because now that you can actually run around with them and you can get arson, it feels really nice to go 4 men-at-arms now. In the past, we only went 3 because it was just easier to afford, and the timing was, the window to actually do anything with men-at-arms was so small, and your guys are just going to die anyways, so like 3 already did enough. But actually these days, I think 4 is the right number. 5 feels like you can't really get to it on time, but 4, you can reasonably do it. Denying this range is huge, by the way. You should be able to kill this Phil. Let's see your block micro. Okay, you got to work on it. You want to, like, block. You want to basically be getting in front of these Vills. That, like, you should have 2 Vills right now. The game should be over. Oh, that guy's going to go down, though. Come on. We just need the micro better. Not under the... yeah, not under the... Honestly, you should have, like, 4 Vills dead right now, and you should be already won the game. You need to work on your block micro with the Eagle. 100%. You just have to spam click in front of the Vills, and they will die. Like, your opponent could be down, like, 5 Vills right now. And this game would be over. Your build was really good. But, yeah, of course, if you can't micro your units, then you're not going to get as much value. Like, you didn't run under the TC. That's amazing. But this should have been, like, 4 Vills down and you win. Okay, we have skirms coming, but, eh. Also, this mining camp should have been up a tile. Wait. The opponent had something attacking the house. Or, no, that's a capture age bug. Never mind. It's full HP. Just a capture age bug. Okay. Starting to idle the TC a little bit here, but overall not so bad. It's mainly because you just didn't have food. Aztecs, of course, with the extra carry capacity, means that if you are low on food, then you have to force drop a lot more than other civs. Yeah. Okay, you know the opponent's going full skirms. You see like 4 skirms here. I guess you didn't really scout the gold, but I mean, he's not going to be on gold if he has 4 skirms at this point. You know it's going to be just skirm play for a while. So what do you do? What do you do against skirms? You can go your own skirms, just what you're going to do. But honestly, guys, these days, I legitimately think it's good to just make men-at-arms here and make upgrades on men-at-arms. The skirms are going to tickle you. You're going to have 10 men-at-arms with arson. There's going to be a few skirms just tickling your guys. It doesn't even matter. You just get in. And remember what I said earlier. Range units, really great when you have mass. But what happens if you have 4 men-at-arms here, 4 men-at-arms here, and 4 men-at-arms back here? And he has like 10, 15 skirms. Okay. If he puts 5 skirms here, they tickle you. 5 skirms here, tickle you. 5 skirms here, same. If he has 15 guys here, you just run away. And then these guys do damage and these guys do damage. It's much harder to defend if you're in like 3 different places with the men-at-arms than it is for him. Yeah, than it is for him to defend. Or, sorry, it's much harder for him to defend than it is for you to attack. Obviously, you have to be in multiple places at once, but that's, I think, the ideal play from here. You already have skirms coming, so you can have some skirms. But, yeah, I think you just play swords. You're already on men-at-arms. Of course, Aztecs can be playing eagles right now, too. So you could say maybe Aztecs should be doing 2 racks eagles instead. But, yeah. The men-at-arms play has potential because, just like with Vikings, Aztecs has really good farmers initially. That plus 3 carry capacity makes your farmers crazy good right now, which is exactly what you need for men-at-arms. So, anyways, let's move on. The Black Bear assist. The assist. Now he's not your friend, though. All right. Good job. Starting to idle the TC a bit. Your Dark Age was pretty clean, but yeah. It's it definitely dropped off a little bit. Not bad though, because you were doing a lot of bike rings, so it makes sense a little bit. Your walls need work though. You need to be thinking about your walls a little bit better. Like, why are we walling like this? We should just wall out here. It's way better. Wall out here. Have this walled. Like, we're making all these buildings in here. Need to be a bit further out. And it would be amazing. Also, the opponent's walls you want to scout. He actually isn't even walled. But we don't know that. So we're just going to attack this barracks. Imagine if we knew. Do we need to scout a little bit better? Just send a unit. Just check it. You'll never get in the barracks right now as well. Like, you will never get in here. Attacking the barracks is like when you have 10 guys and you're ready to just really get in. But with 2 guys, you just run around. We're going to go arch. Wait, we made a few archers, but we know he's on full skirm, though. Yeah, I knew you were a gamer. Here we go. Men-at-Arms. Let's go. It's kind of late, though. It's kind of time to go to Castle Age. If we were going to go more Men-at-Arms, it needed to be before you made a few archers and just kind of spent a lot of time. If we were on Men-at-Arms earlier, it would have been good. But now it's kind of too late, honestly. Like, it's better to just go Castle Age. Now we're adding more archers, but he's on a bunch of skirms, so it's not going to do anything. Gonna get armor, but, like, I mean, it's just too over-investment now, though. Okay, I mean, we need to run. Like, what are we doing? We're controlling our one guy for no reason. Just run away. Just run away. Just go home. Why did we send just these guys back? Why didn't we send these guys back? We need to send everything. Don't just send the archers back home. Just get everything back. It was time to go to Imp, or Castle Age, though. Not Imp. It's time to go to Castle Age. Why are we're getting archer armor? Nah, we just need to go to Castle Age. Just Castle Age, man. This Men-at-Arms play was good if you thought of it like 2 minutes earlier. Then it was okay, but it's time to go to Castle Age now. All right. We're all walled up, it looks like. But we're chilling in the middle of the map. Not really a good place to chill. Because if your opponent comes forward and he can fight you, he's going to kill you. And if he can't fight you, then why aren't you attacking him? Okay. What does Archer do? Or what does Archer armor do in Skirm v Skirm? Zero. Absolutely nothing. He's doing 3 damage per hit. You already have 3 pierce armor. An additional pierce armor does not change the fact that all of the attack or all of the damage comes from bonus damage. +3 against archers doesn't get reduced by armor. So yeah, you're just wasting 100 food here, basically. Which is going to slow down your Castle Age, which could end up being bad. Oh, this is open. Good thing you just realized. Or you saw him walk in. I don't know if you actually saw it, but anyways, just okay, in this situation, you just send the Men-at-Arms in, and then you try and get close with the skirms. And also you just randomly have 2 skirms in the archer range not fighting. I feel like the lower elo you go, the more people just keep their units in their buildings for no reason. We gotta not do that. Like, I pretty much never garrison my archer range or any building unless the opponent's on top of it with units. Just put them on the outside. Then you can use them. Alright. So Castle Age is going to be a bit delayed, but you have the market, so you just go, oh, forging, buddy. It's time to go Castle Age. We're just queuing a bunch of random stuff now. Just click Castle Age and then do all this. You click Castle Age and then 30 seconds later you can still afford everything. We're delaying our Castle Age by 1,000,000 minutes to get these upgrades, which aren't going to do anything. Honestly, they aren't going to do anything. The opponent's just going to wall this again. I mean, at least commit, right? You could have got in. You have more skirms than him. At least commit. Like, why are our guys back here? Why are our guys back here? We're going ultra aggressive. It's chilling on this hill. The most aggressive chill I've ever seen. Like, what are we doing? We get all the upgrades to chill here. Like, what? Now we click castle, but man, at least if you're gonna go for the play, I don't think it was gonna be great, but it would have been. It would have worked. This is like 1k1. I guarantee you, he had nothing here. If you just go in with your units. Like, look, you attack, amazing. You just pull back these 2 guys for no reason. Just pull back the one weak one. Obviously, that's what you tried to do. But, like, if these skirms and these skirms are here, this thing is 94 HP. You just break in. You have all your units here. You push them back. You get in. And then suddenly, your opponent's looking kind of dead. But instead, we just send half the army in. These guys are chilling. And now he can build up cav archers. And now our timing's over. We basically killed our Castle Age timing to do this timing in Feudal Age. But then we just didn't use it. And then now the opponent's up. And it could be a bit of a disaster. Actually, the opponent's throwing CA, though. That's good. Okay, maybe you're fine. Opponent just didn't really pick off your guys for free with his CA, so that's good. Okay. Archer armor. Yeah, that only does anything if you have skirm upgrade, too, though. Like, why don't we have skirm upgrade? Do we have auto receipt on? Ah, we have auto receipt on. We've discovered the culprit why you have no wood. I would say turning off auto receipt is going to be amazing. Because, yeah, that's why you don't have wood. Oh, I think you did turn it off there for a sec. Nice. But then you turned it back on. Okay. That's a lot of random stuff. Hey, I mean, she should bring a Siege Workshop to his base, though. Actually, even if it was a misclick getting this villa out here, it would have been good. Opponent's got CA, but you are walled, kind of. I hope that's walled. I hope that's walled. Actually, I don't even know. Is that walled? I feel like it might not be, actually. You never fixed this hole, though. Oh, but he never saw it, though. He knew about it, but he didn't know in his head. He did see it. All right. See, our problem is we're trying to do a bit of everything, and that means you end up doing nothing. Eagles and skirms would have been good, though. I do like the eagle play. Especially on this elo, it feels more like knights. Okay, good panic TC, although you got to get the vills out of here. Ah, we can't lose our vills. A little bit slow on that reaction. Okay, but you're in on the opponent here. It's really hard to manage units here and then also units here. So, overall, you're okay. You're in an okay spot. If you can get your vills working. We definitely need to have the vills work. We cannot have 15% worker efficiency right now. Like, there was no need to ever garrison these vills in the back because his guys are down here. Wait, did we garrison our gold vills? What happened? Actually, where did our gold vills go? Did they all die? What happened? I mean, you ran away. But still, just wall this better. If you wall this better, then this can't happen. If you had connected your walls to here and to here, then he can't just run all over you. So it's coming down to just not really walling properly, and that's why he's able to do so much with the CA. All right, let's get back to here. So going in is good. Yeah, you need to do something. These guys, look, the opponent's dead if you just send them to the back. If you just send them to the back, you just win. But I don't know. Like, you're like, why? Never attack the TC. Never attack the TC. I know I did it in my game earlier, but that was like a 1 in 1,000 game where you do that. Never attack the TC. Just go in. Just go in. Kill his economy. There we go. That's what eagles are good at. Like, imagine the skirms were on this hill shooting his woodcutters. Instead of dying under the TC, imagine they were on this hill. Amazing. Never hit the TC like that. You're so far ahead now. And can you get in? You get in. You do a little bit. Your guys are going to die to his units, though. It's fine. Aztecs is good at replacing their army. And honestly, the opponent doesn't have much. You can just make more army. Just eagles, skirms. You already have good upgrade. You have full upgrades on both, which getting the attack iron casting was probably, I'm sure there was something else you could buy instead of iron casting, but it's still a good upgrade, but I don't know. All right. Okay. Yeah, you're in an amazing spot. We didn't need to add scorpions, by the way. What does scorpions do? You already have skirms for the CA. We don't need scorpions. Scorpions are just going to get picked off by knights, and it's going to be very sad and a waste of res. Monks are always good, though. You can never go wrong with making monks, because you can pick up relics. Healing stuff is good. Buddy, what are these walls? We need to reevaluate our life. not that bad, but yeah, I mean, walling is definitely one of your issues. Like, this wall, yeah, okay, there we go. We realized it. All right, nice. This is a good wall now. I mean, it obviously should have just been to here, but yeah, you will never get in now. Beautiful. I like that you didn't leave a single palisade on that, because this is going to take him a while to get through. You'll easily be able to just send some skirms over there or whatever. I mean, monk's okay, but anyways, you're just 3Ts of booming. Like, this, your opponent is dead. Your opponent is actually dead because your boom is so far ahead now. You can't lose. You can even go and attack him again. You have 34 units. Come on. Go, go, go. They didn't even use the gate. They just went out the hole, which you still haven't fixed yet, by the way. Yeah. You can just, you don't even need to go in. You can just pressure the front, get a castle on the front, and go imp at this point. You have a million bills. Okay, we don't want to split the units, though. I mean, it's fine. You have so many, but generally don't want to split the units. All right, I guess the opponent's in. That's probably what we were looking at. Let's take a look again. Oh, he got in the wood line. Disaster. Yeah, we got to be careful about that. Iron casting is underrated. Yeah, but there's just so many other things that you can afford at that stage of the game that you feel like... I get it, kind of... If I'm about to take a fight and I have a bunch of melee units. I don't just get it randomly, though. Oof, losing so much here. This could be a disaster. But, guess what? Guess what? You know his army's at your base, so that means he doesn't have army at home. So you need to just stop attacking this lumber camp and go in. This is a time where you can sit under the TC. Like, eagles to here. Skirms also just kind of to here to chop, cut these guys off. If you just sit here, you're just going to take damage and not deal any damage. It's going to be a disaster. You can deal with this eventually if you just make units. What are we making? We're making skirmishers and monk. Oh, there's the eagles. Treadmill crane is the lowest priority thing that you can get right now. I don't know why. That's like 500 res for nothing. Redemption doesn't do anything either for you because, yeah, it just doesn't do anything. Ooh. Wait, what happened to our eagles? What happened? I thought we had a bunch. I mean, actually only 12 eagles. It's not that many. We want to go in with everything, though. We can't just... We spent way too much time chilling, look, and then he just builds up knight numbers, and now he crushes you. If we went in a little bit earlier, it would have been okay. That's not a good fight, so we want to avoid taking bad fights. Opponent's just going to crush this because he's full knight. And yeah, skirms is just not very good. This is why we don't like skirms either, because they don't kill knights. Eagles also won't kill knights. So as I was saying earlier in the review, if we play eagles, we're susceptible to just dying to knights. So basically, crossbowmen from here. Like, the fact that we're still making skirmishers against full knights is bad. We know he's going full knights. He had like a bajillion knights, so skirmishers don't do anything. If you root out CA, just don't. Adding pikemen, but I mean, we could have been imp. We could have been imp. It would have been amazing. But yeah, if we were playing Arbs, for example, it would have been something to do with imp. You don't even have Halb with the Civ, so it's kind of hard to actually get anything out of imp. Kind of went the long way. But, yeah. This is still open, too. Ay-yi-yi. Ay-yi-yi, he's gonna get in, and knights are gonna do knight things. Where's the other half of the army? Dude, we can't send half the army. I mean, okay, it works. We take a kind of not the greatest fight, though. The opponent's going to be imp, and now he's switching. But guess what? The opponent just lost his army. You didn't take too much damage. You need to go counterattack now. Because you delayed imp to get all these units. All these units need to go to the opponent's base now. I like that you have relics. You didn't grab this one, though. Like, if we just go and chill here, the opponent literally has nothing. He has 10 guys, and we're chilling. We need to go. And the monks need to not be slowing down everything. The monks are just slowing everything down. Like, we can't just send everything with the monks, because now it's just slow. Now he has stuff again. Kind of. Although he's fighting before imp upgrades. All right, fighting before imp upgrades. Kind of bad play by the opponent there. You don't have ballistics, so you'll never actually kill these CA, though. Okay, we don't want to throw our units under the TC. Opponent's got imp up. Well, wait, does he? He didn't have imp upgrades. All right, I mean, you did kill a lot, but guess what? That wasn't worth the whole army, because what's going to happen now is he's imp. His eco is decent. He's just going to make trebs to kill your castle, and then he's just going to keep the pressure on you forever. So, if you want to play eagles, you can go monk, pike, eagle. I mean, sometimes, yes. We're sort of in a bad position now because we don't really have a real army. Eagles are just not going to cut it here against Magyars because the CA will kill the eagles. They're not Mayan eagles with 100 HP. They're Aztec eagles. Attack doesn't do anything if you can't even catch the opponent. So, yeah, we're really trapped here. What we needed was to be on Arb. That's the only unit that you can really make late game against Magyars on Arabia. Of course, Aztecs has Siege Onager, which can be good in some situations, but on Arabia, it's really hard to make work. So, yeah, if you were in a better position from this point, then I would say it's okay, but kind of making the wrong unit, you're going to run out of gold, and yeah, Magyars is going to walk over you, all over you at this point. This gold needs to be secured for sure if you want to have any chance, because you're going to run out of gold. That's your only gold. Pikemen aren't going to do anything. And yeah, opponent's just going to have basically, if he was on Magyar Hussar, it would be his actual ultimate composition, but yeah, no. Yeah. Elite Eagle comes in after the armor. You need to get armor first. And we're just losing guys as well. We need to... Okay, yeah, you're just going to call it. Yeah, he just has too much. Because he has the mobility advantage too. So, some civs, if you can just make light cav raids on the sides and stuff, then maybe you can get back into it. But as Aztecs, it's going to be very hard. I mean, that's what I would have tried from this position, is just get some eagles over here, get some eagles to the back, get some eagles everywhere. But it's really tricky. I guess you're just out of gold, so you realize that, yeah, it's not going to go so well. Best comp will be Expo, Eagle, Monk. I mean, not really. It depends on the timing, I guess. In the mid game, you just want to make crossbowmen. You want to make either crossbowmen or eagles. If you do both, then it's kind of unnecessary. You're just spending a bunch on upgrades and production and stuff. But yeah. GG's. If you have any questions, just let me know. Yeah, it felt like this game, you had the mindset of just spamming military instead of going to the next age. But going to the next age would have been better in a lot of situations. You made some questionable upgrades as well. You got, like, treadmill crane here randomly. You got redemption here. Just, we need to be imp. Yeah. Let's go back just a little bit, actually. Because you were in such a good spot at one point. It's really, once the knights got in, you kind of fell apart. You were in a crazy position, actually. Crazy position here. What happened? Like, we just let him in on the wood line. Yeah, it's because we never really took a different wood line, too. Part of the reason you're not getting anything done is because you're just patrolling everything as a group. So they're going really slow. The opponent just is going to hit you faster. If you were at his base fast, like if you were at his base right now with the Eagles, then it's fine. But you're patrolling everything across the map with the monks and the siege. It's going very slow. So you just end up hitting slowly. And yeah. Like, he just gets in. We saw it pretty early, too. The attack, as soon as you see that, you should just run back with your units, too. You're already ahead. Like, maybe send the Eagles. Honestly, the skirms probably shouldn't have even been forward, either. Skirms always should have been in the back anyways. But, yeah, he just gets in. And then, like, we garrison the villas way too early, too. And yeah, I mean, just our entire economy is doing nothing. You didn't queue a single unit here as well. Like, you didn't queue a unit that could actually fight the knights. We have tons of res to just get eagles, but we just didn't make anything. Basically, he got in. Then we randomly try, instead of queuing units, we randomly try and get like a a quick wall to the side here. What was this? What are we doing here? Like this, trying to get this plugged with a stone wall is good, but then, like, why do we try to do something like this? That's just a waste of time. Like, we're just wasting our time here. We needed to make eagles. But yeah, ideally, honestly, from earlier, we were so far ahead. If we just don't let him in, we click the imp here, and then we just dominate. But you kind of sat for way too long, right? Like, you do a bit of damage there. Okay. He's back here, but you never send the skirms. Chilling for a long time. Then we randomly, like, we're kind of up here, which is, it's okay. But yeah, sending them as a group is just not the play. We saw him, too, a while ago. And then basically he gets in, and then suddenly, your army, instead of defending or doing something, it just sits here. It just sits here denying the lumber camp. Killing a stable doesn't even matter. We throw all the eagles, and then the knights kill everything. And then it's kind of just a disaster. He kills your army basically for free. He lost like 3 knights here. And he killed your economy basically for free because, yeah, we just didn't have anything at home to defend. Didn't queue any units when he got in. And that's where the game... You kind of lost momentum here. It was still okay, but you lost momentum. So from here, you try to play pikemen, but it's not necessary. You want to be playing archers, because that's the only unit that can actually fight knights and CA. If you go pikemen, he just makes CA and you lose. So if you start making archers here, then you have a chance. All right, GG's on that. All right. Good stuff.